Here we are with the Apple news, and I'm showing that Apple breakout. Tim Cook has been on the stage for 7 minutes. As we base the bottom going into the news, this is where that big breakout occurred. However, we're selling into every one of these rallies. Okay, based on it, here's the half bar. Here's that consolidation down here that we put in intraday. And I'm just updating. Mr. Cook is on stage presenting right now about the notebooks that ranked #1 in the market share over the past 3 months, he is saying. And that's all true. Apple's delivered well. But nonetheless, we continue to sell into the rallies up here at these highs. We buy the breakout. We traded the news. This is about how do I take Apple Computer on an iPhone launch and trade this consolidation for a nice $6 breakout off of the bottom. Each teeny line here is 85 cents, but there was a total value in it of about $6 that you could have got out of the name. But from this breakout point, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 17. He's at 85 cents a teeny here. And each one of these lines are 85 cents. Of course, it changes every day. But we're selling into the top of it. It was a great breakout. It's how to trade the news. And I want people to learn how to trade the news. You got lots of headlines burning. That's how you get the entries and you get out on the exits. Now, same thing on the call contracts. You sell the calls here now. Here's that $660 call. You limit out of this call here now at 10.95 by 65 and that bid and ask. 13.20 was the high of the day. 9.95 was the close. They got a little bit over $1 premium. They took that when they took that thing down and made 285 lows to 658.50 in the equity. We all know that we had yesterday's low on those. It was about $8.20 bid, 5 cents off of that bid, then selling into there. 9,400 of them traded. How to trade a major announcement and how to trade a major breakout and how to trade selling into the news. You sell into the news. You sell into the rallies based on headline events and high-frequency trading application models that are used by market maker firms. That's what we are as a market maker. So we tell you that you have to sell into the highs. And that dollar price movement is $8.40 range. And that taking those profits is the best thing that you can do. I call that healthy. Extremely healthy. And remember, you're trading the headline news of the new iPhone launch, and you're trading that breakout. You're selling here on the long side, and you're selling into that rally and getting short. So you sold out of the calls here. If you don't, that's why you sell out of these calls. We're out. Out. Exited. Sell into rallies. Otherwise, the calls go back down and you don't get your money. Don't worry about if they want to go higher. Don't worry about if this wants to go higher. That is not the point. The point of it is the trade management, the headline news, the breakout, and selling into rallies. What do I mean by that? They're called headline event rallies. That's what they're called. Headline events. How do I trade that headline event? You sell into it right up here. Don't worry about it. Let it pull back. If it wants to come down to this diamond and hold support and set up another high, we'll trade it. Right now, that's how it's traded. Once again, it will always be done that way. MMTs. It will never change. You will sell into the top of the highs here. Right here. You will buy that breakout. You will sell into those rallies. You will take the profits. You'll learn how to sell the calls up here on the high. You take your profits. It's healthy. It's healthy. It's healthy. It's healthy. That's the headline news on the Apple. And let me tell you what. Every time they release a phone, there are trades that happen several weeks after on a daily compounded level. So MMTs will be training you as of today, after this particular announcement, is exactly how this name will trade, both the long side and the short side. And let me tell you something. It's in every big portfolio out there. And once some selling and profit taking, as we've seen in the past, does happen. You can buy at lower levels over the next couple of weeks, possibly. We said it was coming down to 655 from 683, and it did. We weren't perfect. We were off $1.30. I'm sorry, but we were close enough. And this is going to be the volatility side of it. And you want to know that selling into it is always the right thing to do, and it's healthy. Selling into rallies, selling into iPhone launches with this name, and how this name will act moving forward, and how this name just went from 683, where the 685 puts, all the way down here yesterday to those lows. Yeah. And sell into rallies because it's live before you. Look at your calls. From where we sold them, they're down $1.50 from where we sold them. Yes, it's healthy to take the profit, or you end up like this right here. This is what you end up like right here. You don't have any profits. They all left because you didn't sell into the rally. But MMTs are market makers, and they will always sell into the rally. And the reason why that this is live, and listen, it's live, it's here, it's now, it's real. It's about selling into those. It's about an iPhone, the launch. But listen, you traded the breakout, you sold into the rallies, the put side of the market's paying, the calls are right back down toward the lows. That's what's happened when you don't sell into rallies. It is healthy to sell into rallies. It is healthy to sell into rallies, and that was the announcement. Announcement has been underway now for 13 minutes in the tooth. 13 minutes into the tooth. And you sell into the rallies because you're all the way back here where that rally started, and you took your profits, and you sold the calls up at the high, and you traded that rally, and you have 13 minutes of that announcement on that new iPhone happening here now, and this is live in the marketplace with buys and sells. This tells the truth. All right, my friends, MMTs, I'm going to tell you what. I've got bids down below the market. Put those contracts down there. Let's try to buy these same contracts that we sold up here at the high of that rally. Let's put bids in there down there at $6.70 right now, as they sell that name down and they test that support level. And we'll see if they break it. How to trade the rallies, how to sell the call market, how to sell into rallies, and then buy again. And let's see how Apple does. You can see where that reversal is. And I am here, and I am live, and I'm right in front of your face live here. And why you sell into rallies, and it's healthy. It's healthy. That's what market makers do. And selling the calls up there at the highs. That's healthy. And this is all live. It's right here. Here. We're going through it, MMT. We sold right up in there. And you know what else? Selling at the highs and the calls. They'll bounce. They're going to be all over. So what? This is an announcement in price volatility. How to take profits and why it's healthy. We'll buy these again at a lower price. And we'll do the same thing again as we go through this next presentation with Mr. Cook. And we're going to watch how $155 million has been $156 million now and counting. So what are they doing? They're selling into the rallies, into the name. And there's going to be lots of controversial. There's going to be lots of opinions. There's going to be lots of speculations. And there's going to be lots of what ifs. So what? Who cares about all that? We don't. Who cares about what they report on TV? We don't. We care about how to take the money here, how to sell at the highs here, how to sell short all the way back down and get long cover, use both sides, call side, put side, the whole ball of wax. So basically, once again, how to trade headline news on an iPhone launch, Apple computer. This will be here. It is live. It's in the markets. Know how to sell the calls up here. When them calls were up there, selling on them highs, because everybody had to keep on it. The calls just made lower lows. And we were just unloading a lot of these at 1075 in this video, because this video is live, and we're 16 minutes into that announcement. And once again, it's about selling what? MMTs? The rallies. Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm in agreement with you. That is how it's done and will always be done. Let it be known. iPhone launch, Apple trade management, execution management, call side and option management, put side, taking profits. It's healthy.